Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel and to another Jade era retro react. Today we have got lying about my weight ... again. It's another let's talk video. Oh, and give me 1 second. And it was uploaded on December 7th. Yeah, I know I just looked, but I was like forgetting already. Anyway, she's looking a little bit rough. I don't think I've seen this shirt before. Anyway, let's just get into it.
So I've been a wee bit MIA. I apologize. You know, it all started with me spending Thanksgiving alone. So then that just put me in a really weird headspace. I didn't feel like uploading. And then you guys, I got...
Wasn't it? I think it's only been a week. I think the last one was on the 1st. Oh wait, was it on the 1st of December or November? I gotta check now. Okay, no, it was only 6 days.
Sick. I had the shivers. I was like frozen to the bone and I had a fever. So my brain went directly to COVID. So I did get tested for COVID and it was negative. If I would have just waited a little bit longer, we would have noticed that
It's so crazy how long ago COVID feels now.
I actually had cellulitis. In the last
What? Okay, cellulitis arc.
couple of months, I've gotten cellulitis twice. So that's...
What? I guess... Okay, I guess we missed the first cellulitis arc. This would be the second one for us anyway.
very weird. I make sure to take care of my body, clean my body. So the fact that I'm getting these
AMBERLYNN did not shower the whole time we were at my mom's.
infections is very frustrating to me. When I immediately noticed that it was...
It's so wild. It's so absolutely like gaga insane bonkers that she can get cellulitis so many times and still like just refuse to regularly wash. Like I can't believe it. Just take a shower. Like just it really like isn't that hard. Just get a seat, you know? Get what you need to get.
cellulitis. I made a doctor's appointment and I'm on antibiotics. I am feeling a lot better. Like I have no fever. The only thing is like when I stand up for too long, I get super nauseous. That's it. Like my leg was highlighter red. It was truly terrifying. And now it's just like slightly pink. So we're doing really good. I love...
And go figure, it's in her leg again. So like it's always in her legs. What does she like have against the whole like rag on a stick thing? I don't get it. Like when it's better than like not washing. It's better than having everyone know that you're not washing because you obviously can't reach your whole body. What is like the prejudice she has against the rag on a stick or like the loofah thing or like get an African exfoliating net. They're super long. They're great and they exfoliate. It's in the name. Wouldn't it like anything would be better than just like knowing that she can't wash properly. So I don't understand like her thing about insisting that she doesn't use like extra tools or whatnot.
I've taken an antibiotic. I feel like it's just going through my body, doing what it's supposed to be doing. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for being patient with me. And another thing I want to talk about is my YouTube schedule. As you guys know, I am uploading Monday through Friday and each day has its designated slot of what the video is.
Oh, right. I guess she hasn't really been sticking to that anyway. It doesn't seem like it to me. So it's like, it's only been 6 days. What's the big deal? Yeah, I forgot. She was supposed to be on a schedule.
I personally don't like it very much. I wanted to give it a try for a hot minute, so we did it.
I mean, clearly you haven't been doing it
For weeks. So I actually think I'm going to switch it up. I still want to upload Monday through Friday, but I don't want it to be like designated slots. I want to be able to upload a vlog when I want, a what I ate today when I want. The only 2 days that still have designated slots is I'm still going to do Let's Talk Tuesdays and I'm still going to do Weigh-In Wednesdays. As for Monday, Thursday, Friday, those are just going to be random videos, what I feel like posting. Okay, so now let's get into the questions and the topics that you guys have for me. At what point will you be getting additional scans to be sure all is clear after the cancer. So I have been doing every scan that they schedule me to do. The only one that I currently cannot do is an MRI, which that is what I'm working towards. You know, I'm losing weight, but every scan I have done has come back good and positive results. Do you plan to ever go to college?
I know there was issue taken with that, and I don't want to like comb through all the upcoming videos and all that either to get all the clips together. I guess I'll just gather them up as they go, because there is a whole thing about her like not being able to fit here, but she was able to fit recently, something like that.
To get any higher level qualifications for other career paths? I feel the free time you have, it'd be the perfect investment, and there are plenty of online courses and degrees to choose from. Honestly, if I was, it would definitely be psychology. That has been like a very, very intriguing topic for me. I remember when
I feel like the only reason she doesn't do it is because it holds up too much of a mirror to her own problems. Because like there's no reason why she couldn't have or shouldn't have done something like this.
I went to college before, I got to take one psychology class and I absolutely loved it. It is something I could definitely look into, but it's like I hate to think about paying for more college. Like, ugh. You've been very vocal about.
But she'll spend so much money on absolutely nothing. And like, you know that massive like necklace collection that she had, and the earring collection that she had with Destiny and Crystal? Like, we see like none of that anymore. Like, did she just throw it all away? Pretty soon though, I think I should start with a full retro react series. Just start from video number 1 and go from there.
You want from your partners in a relationship? Other than money, what do you offer to your partner?
I'd still do this too at the same time, of course. Anyway, sorry, let me back that up a little bit.
You want from your partners in a relationship? Other than money, what do you offer to your partner? I don't offer money to my partner. I will say I'm very much the person.
So nothing. Until she goes with Emily anyway.
If I care about you and I love you, I will give you my last pair of socks.
Please don't. Keep them to yourself. Ew.
What I'm trying to say is, like, I do become very giving in a relationship, but I am so grateful and just happy that I'm in a relationship with someone who has their own job. They have their own money. They buy things for me. Like, that is very new. Like, that's no shade towards my exes, but that is like a very new concept that I'm not used to. I think that I give my partner love, unconditional love, kindness, loyalty. We laugh together. Not only are we lovers, but we're best friends. I feel like I give them like the stuff that I crave in a relationship. It's kind of like that cliche quote, treat people how you want to be treated. I firmly
like, what can I even say that the clips aren't gonna say for me?
believe, like, treat your partner how you want to be treated.
Yeah, come here. Yeah,
Such a fucking lie. Oh my god.
But even before then, I felt like a caretaker. I would do all of the housework, all of the cleaning. I would talk to Amber about her hygiene. I tried to convince her to cut her hair to make maintenance easier on both of us, and she refused. I told her to stop wearing the chokers when the dark spots appeared behind her neck, and she told me it wasn't a big deal and that it was fine. I'm not going to go into detail about the smell, but it was brought up to me a lot by everyone around me, and I did have to talk to her about it. Her reaction was usually to blame her depression and how she struggled to clean by herself. That whenever I did quit my job, that it was just a control tactic. She said she wanted to be the main breadwinner, and all the things that she said I would be able to do, like see my family more, those things didn't happen. I was just stuck taking care of her. And whenever I talked about trying to get a job again, she would just guilt trip me and say, you know, well, I need you here. I need you to help take care of me and to help me take care of the animals. She would just guilt trip me into not trying to find another job. And the only thing she really would buy me is like food and candy and t-shirts. So I mean, whenever I would try to save up change, she would say things like, is that your funds for when you leave me? So I would even stop saving change to avoid that conflict with her. In the end, me quitting my job wasn't about helping me. It was about controlling me and keeping me under her thumb. And she did keep me away from my family. And whenever I would go see my family, she would time me on when I had to be back. And if I wasn't back by that time, then it would be a fight for the rest of the night. And then the next time that I would try to leave to go see anybody else, she would guilt trip me and say things along the lines of, I didn't care about her and that I cared more about everybody else other than her.
Any sort of relationship though, like even friendships, like Treat your friends how you want your friends to treat you. How do you feel now that you know you weren't powerful enough to take apathetic facts down? We all know you got a God complex when you did it and thought you succeeded. You're completely wrong. I was not trying to take down their whole channel. I talked to them literally via email. We corresponded actually quite a bit. And I told them how bad I felt about their channel being taken down. So when I saw that it was back,
She did not feel bad. Come on. Just be honest.
I actually was like, okay, good, because that was not my goal. My goal was just to prove, please do not upload my full video to your channel. What do you look forward to the most once you get down to a more manageable goal weight? Traveling. I have some things in mind up here and I'm so excited. This one says, here we go again.
Until it gets to the point where it's about time and she's gonna decide that she doesn't want to go anymore.
And phase 2 of the cycle, y'all. Someone said, I'm still betting on phase 3 by New Year's. I'm just like beyond confused because I've been on phase 1 for months and months now. Like, are you guys ever gonna stop with this whole cycle thing? Because
Are you ever gonna stop with this whole cycle thing? Oh my god, shut your mouth. I love how much it bothers her.
clearly we ain't doing that this season. Like, that's gone. That's about
You're such a loser.
bye-bye. It really isn't that hard to pick up a camera and vlog for a day, even if you're sick.
She's such a sore fucking loser. She's so mad that we know her. She loves saying, you guys don't really know me. You don't know me. We do. We do, bitch. Come on.
I had a really bad fever. Like, my brain was being fried.
What was that?
It isn't that hard to pick up a camera and vlog for a day, even if you're sick. I had a really
What is that for? I mean, they're right. Like, you would do the same thing. Like, you'd vlog the same thing. Like, you being sick wouldn't stop you from literally vlogging the same things that you do normally.
bad fever. Like, my brain was being fried. I was saying things that was like so dumb. I literally told my girlfriend, I was like, this was when my fever was at its highest. I literally said, I feel like I could feel, I know the texture of our heart. That's when I knew my fever was literally making me delirious.
You wouldn't know if your fever was making you delirious until, like, after, right? Don't people, like, don't really even remember what they do when they're, like, fever bullshit? And then, like, even so, she's delusional all the time anyway, like, normally. So, what would the difference be? There still wouldn't be any difference. I'm still failing to see what the point is.
Which is a thing, and it's very scary. Not only that, but when I tell you I was nauseous,
Your natural state of being is very scary. I would be terrified to be left alone in the same room as you.
had zero energy. I was shivering so bad that I had 3 blankets on top of me. You want me to vlog that? Like, what? Why did
It would have been more interesting than, like, asking Alexa to tell you jokes.
you get another artificial Christmas tree if you just bought a beautiful one last year? So when Becky left, there was a lot of things that we obviously bought together. I kept some, she kept the tree, which I'm glad she kept the tree because I prefer the one that I bought, my new one. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. Seriously, what are you going to do if/when YouTube falls through? I'm going to apply for jobs. I've had a handful of jobs. I've always been really
She's had 2.5 jobs.
good at my job. I just don't understand. This is like such a hot topic that people are asking about lately. And I think it's
It's because the views are suffering, and they're suffering even more now.
because my views are down, but you guys have to realize I still get pretty good views. Like, my views have not affected me at all. So I'm okay, I promise. Do you realize you can't possibly be 30 pounds away from the weight with Destiny, and that we can see for ourselves that you're at least 100 pounds off from what you're claiming? I'm literally not lying at all. I don't know how else I can prove to you guys that I'm not lying about this. Like, there's literally absolutely nothing that I can do or say to prove to you that I'm not lying about my weigh-ins.
There's nothing I can do about it.
There will literally always be trolls who do not believe me. And once they do start,
I don't know what exactly they're referencing. I wasn't like maybe around at the time to see like just wanted to interject and make another quick comment to mention it because it seems like I didn't quite fully enunciate it in the video. She just totally tried to conflate the people not believing her weigh-ins with the people who weren't believing this like bullshit about her only being 30 pounds away from what she was when she was with Destiny. And it's clearly a bullshit lie. That's not true. And she's just totally writing it off as along with people who just don't believe her weigh-ins and it's not the same thing, but yeah, you get it.
live streams hurt your channel because you're getting a lot less views. Someone replied and said, I think it boils down to her being boring on her own. She doesn't have the creativity or personality to carry videos on her own. Yes, live stream.
Nope, just end it there. Just yes. Because that's really what it is. The only reason these are so interesting now is because of all of the layers of lies and bullshit that's been, spread over on top of it.
Streams completely hurt my channel. But at the time, I was doing what I thought was right for my mental health, which in return made my mental health worse. It was like a mess. And as for not being able to do videos on my own, I've been doing videos on my own this literal whole time I've been on YouTube. And I was trying to go back and I was trying to...
No, that's really wrong. That's like not correct at all.
So I never wanted to be in the vlogs or vlog myself, but she would hand me the camera and be like, you're vlogging today. And if I said I didn't want to, she would say, well, you're working for me. And what she meant by that was she was buying food, paying the bills, and I had to earn those things. But meanwhile, I was taking care of her the whole time.
Compare what are the differences now compared to like the eras where people enjoyed that era more. And I noticed that I do a lot less mukbangs, trolling videos, but for the most part, things are the same. I'm showing you guys weigh-ins, I'm showing you guys outfits, try-on hauls, what I eat. Like, these are all things that I have done on my channel forever and things that people request. But it's like, when I'm on track...
The people requesting that stuff are trolls. Okay? They don't really care about all of that. The people who want to see you eat are trolls and feeders. Okay, so I paused the recording. I wanted to listen to what she said again because it's just like interesting how she's like saying all this stuff is the same, but she has changed so much. And then like it really isn't though, because just thinking back to Destiny era, even like she would leave the house quite a bit in Destiny era. And it really is like she just doesn't have other people with her. Like she's just skipping past that whole point. Like in the past, it wasn't just her sitting by herself. Like hardly ever. And the videos where like she was sitting by herself, it was like she was being left alone like for once in a blue moon, and then she'd sit there and cry about it the whole time.
People have an issue. It is the craziest thing because I remember April 2019.
It's not you being on track that people have an issue with. It really isn't. And like the people who request like all these like same little things, they're like your little babies / trolls. Like that's all it is. Like, you know what people want to see. They say it all the time. They want you to leave your house. They want you to cook. They want you to, like she knows damn well. And I don't know why. I mean, she must really believe what she's saying, right? Because, like, I don't get it otherwise.
I'll never forget it. I was on track. I was doing really good. And people were like, you're so boring, you're so boring, you're so boring. Once I got off a track, people stopped saying that. So we're just going through that again. And I see.
Yeah, but then she would still take issue with what people were saying because they'd be calling her out on her shit. She doesn't have to be like. She's like not. It's just so black and white for her. She really has herself deluded into thinking that it's either like train wreck and eating and blah 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 that people want to see, and on track is boring. It's like, no, girl, it's the fact that you never do anything. When you're off track, it's only like somewhat interesting because people have something to bitch about, basically.
The comments, I see the analytics. I can compare from when I get the most engagement from when I don't. And when I'm losing weight, I get the less engagement. It's fine. It's something that I'm.
You know what she's like never tried though, like alongside of losing weight, is like getting out of the house and doing anything.
Accepting. I am choosing my health over views. It's that simple. Would you ever take online classes to get better at writing? Absolutely. I honestly would love to do that. I read some of my poetry from years ago and I literally cringe. Then I read poetry that I wrote just a couple months ago and I'm like, okay, she's.
You know what's kind of dark? A thought I just had is like, when she stops like doing the mukbangs and stuff, how many of the people like sitting around calling her boring are just feeders who want to see her eat? Because we know there was a lot of them in here, right? Like how many of like the, yeah, I don't know, just kind of a gross thing to think about. And then like, does she ever take that into consideration, do you think? Or does she just see the feeders as supporters?
Good. Like I noticed that I do get better with poetry as the time goes on. So I feel like if I took a class, then I feel like I'd be pretty decent. I'm not going to say my poetry is perfect because it's not. But I'm definitely getting better. I love writing poetry. It is such a great form of expression. I truly don't think that you need to be good at poetry to enjoy it. I want to know why you blamed Becky for not being able to travel, but now it seems like you blame your weight now. And Becky is out there living her best life and traveling all over Kentucky. She's traveling to her sister's backyard.
And all the things that she said I would be able to do, like see my family more, those things didn't happen. I was just stuck taking care of her. And she did keep me away from my family. And whenever I would go see my family, she would time me on when I had to be back. And if I wasn't back by that time, then it would be a fight for the rest of the night. And then the next time that I would try to leave to go see anybody else, she would guilt trip me and say things along the lines of I didn't care about her and that I cared more about everybody else other than her.
Oh my God. I love Becky. I actually recently hung out with her. I hung out with her.
I mean, where did her sister live? Did she live far away from Becky? I don't even know if that's true, but like, she is literally saying that like, Beck didn't want to travel and she did, but now that they're broken up and she had a chance to go see Wifey's family, she didn't take it. And the other day said that she doesn't want to set traveling as a weight loss goal because what if the time gets there and she decides she doesn't want to fucking go?
The day I got sick, which is crazy. But Becky knows she went through a big portion of our relationship where she did not want to travel. It was due to anxiety. And now she does want to travel, and I think that's awesome. I really have always told her there is more to this world than just your hometown. And I've always encouraged her to explore it, and I'm glad that she wants to do that now. But the traveling all over Kentucky part, that made me LOL. That was good. That was funny. Why do other people have to work on sick days, but you can take off? Why can't you treat YouTube, your job, as an actual job? YouTube isn't conventional at all. And yes, there are some jobs where you can take off when you're sick and some jobs where you can't. Regardless, no matter what job I was doing, getting cellulitis, I could not work. So I am treating it like a real job. Okay, so this is going to be the last one. What's something you like that people...
Oh my God, the heater in her fucking house shut off again and it's so quiet now. Like, I don't know. I think people's only point with the like the not working while she's sick thing is that like it would literally just be the same content and there's no point to not film it.
People would be surprised by. It could be anything. So I'm only going to say this because when I do mention that I love this, people do get shocked. I love car racing. I used to go when I was younger with my dad. So I kind of grew up with it when I was living with my parents. I have been to NASCAR. I don't know. Something about it excites me and I enjoy it. Anyways, I'm going to go now.
Well, it's really simple and they're just driving around in one circle while she gets to sit there and like eat popcorn, I guess. So she would like it.
Tomorrow we have a Wednesday weigh-in.
Okay, so this is the end of the video. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow.